have to unmute the mic. Hello and welcome. Of all of the silly things to forget. All right, I've unmuted the mic, and welcome to one of the elusive Saturday afternoon streams. It is so good to have you all here, and we're going to have some fun today. Got us a synth here all set up. And we got some drums. We're going to do a little jamming. We're going to do some playing around with the live object model using some shit I learned in a tutorial. We're going to see if I actually retained it, and it's going to be a good time. First of all, let me just thank a couple of newcomers. We've got H. Webster 10, welcome, thanks for the follow. And Fridge Apex, thank you for the follow as well. Let me get my windows all straightened out here. And I've got the bonfire all prepared as we complete our missions today. And let's pull up our notes. I got notes all set up as well. So yeah, today's mission. First of all, let's knock something quick out. I want to do a little cleaning up here. We did some leveling up with our interface. So now we can see when we're pressing buttons, and we are showing and hiding the B patcher for each note as soon as I press a button. So everything is looking a little cleaner, and that's pretty sick. But this is bugging me. I think, see how these are kind of off a little bit from each other? I think I can just put these all at the same place if I select them and go to layout. So this is our first mission for today, is to fix this because it's bugging me. Patching rectangle, presentation rectangle. So right now, these are 871, whatever. Let's just make these all the same number. It barely matters. 871, 15, 360. These are just pixel measurements. It doesn't matter too much for our purposes. I just want them to all be the same. There we go. That's better. That's better. Now, let's see, they still look a little bit off here. Maybe this needs to be lined up. Patching rectangle. Don't think it, yeah, this is gonna be the same. Whatever. Alright. Let me think. Well, that's certainly better. Let's see what happens. So when I lock this and I press some buttons, we're shifting left and right a little bit on a couple of these. Triangle. Just triangle. No? Alright, square and X are in one place. Triangle, circle are in one place. R1, R2. Okay, square, X, R1, R2 are all in the same place. Triangle, circle are different. How about L1, L2? Okay, L1, L2, triangle, circle are all in one place. And square, X, R1, R2 are all in a different place. What the hell? Very close. Alright. We got this. Welcome, welcome. We're just finishing off with last time's mission of making this pretty. I swear there's a thing that's like, let B patchers all render at the same place. So basic. It would be in layout, you would think, but you'd be wrong. Presentation, right? Yeah, this is just recent. Let's see. I guess I can probably just do it by eye. This is the kind of thing where CSS is actually convenient for a change. Let's lock this. Okay. So we need select. There's L2 and L1. R2, circle. Oh, hey, what's up, Beard Pills? Oh, yeah, you got ads. I'm sorry about that. I have no control over that whatsoever. That is a thing that means I might get paid for this, though, so that's kind of nifty. That's because we made affiliate, and so we've got ads now. Yay! But more fun than that, we'll get emotes soon, and people can subscribe to support the channel, so that's nifty. And yeah, sorry about the ads. I have zero control over that at all. We need triangle and circle. Oh my god. Triangle. Yeah, L1, L2, triangle, circle is what we need to select. We got this. L1, L2, circle. Doesn't matter where these are, we're in not presentation mode right now. There's triangle. Alright. Select these, go back to presentation mode. Let's go left just a couple pixels. Ah, yeah, you can see where it gets lined up with that little toggle mode with the text here. There we go. Boop. There we go. That should look nice. There we go. It's like a pixel off. Do I care? X and R2. Okay, it's just X and R2 are like a pixel off. We're real close. Beardville says, I'm excited for the ads because it means you're moving up. Well, thank you. I'm not excited for ads, but I am excited to move up. Moving on up to the east side or something. Giving Jeff Bezos money that he doesn't need. It was, what did I say, chat? X and circle? No, it was, damn it. This is one of the fiddly bits of Max MSP. I just want to get this set and then not think about it again. It was X and R2. That was it. Alright. L1, L, we need X and R2. X and R2. There's R2. There's X. Select those two. Back to presentation mode. Lock it up. Oh, don't lock it. But let's move it left. Boop. How about that? Yeah, that looks right. There we go. Perfect. Now they don't look like they're moving around. That's like a real actual interface. Beardvilles, we finally got a piece of the pie. Hell yeah. I'd like some pie. My oven is broken right now, though, so I can't make pie. Alas. Alright, one other cool little... Alright, now we can put these back in a pile here. Doesn't really matter. Let's open original. Now. Oh, and we get to bonfire. First mission accomplished. That was bugging me, and that was the first mission of today. A small side quest. We get to write done into our notes. Moving on. Huzzah. So, in this note patch, let's unlock. And still kind of mostly thinking about presentation. So I would like to only show this special attack patcher if we've activated it. And that means we need another little show hide and a this patcher, I believe it was. So this patcher, and let's see if we remember from last time. I believe it was show Oh, script show. And we need to give it a name. So this needs to be unique to the current patch, which means we need to use a #1. Beardfield says, your oven broke. Yeah. It was a whole thing. It was on fire for a moment, and now only the broiler works. And if you try to broil a pie, you're going to have a bad time. So, meh, we're going to get it fixed at some point. For right now, we're cooking most stuff on the stove. It's all good, though. Let's see, how did we do this before? Yeah, it was script, show hide, name of thing. So, go in here, and what was #1 again? Yep, so we just have the one argument, which gives a name to our button. Let's jump back in here, and we're going to name this bee patcher something unique, so we're going to use #1 _ Nope, that's not where we want it. My bad, we want a scripting name. #1 special moves. That should work. And then we need to trigger show $1 or hide $1. And then we need to say trigger #1. I think that'll work. Let's see if #1 will work inside of a bee patcher. And what we should do is say, when we turn on the special attack, which is here, then we're going to say, so let's say select 1 or 0. We're going to need 2 of these triggers. Might be a cleaner way to do this, but as always, we just want something that works and we can clean it up later. And this should be hide, not show. Boom. On a 1, we want to show. On a 0, we want to hide. And we're going to take this toggle, shine it up real nice, and send it in here. Yeah. And this shouldn't be just #1. We want #1. We named this bee patcher special. Oh, what the heck did we name it? My brain is dying. Special moves. That's right. Let's do a paste replace. Bang. There we go. Let's save that. Let's see if that worked. I'm going to do a new view because I want to see if that trigger rendered. And it did. Cool. See, this one says L2 special moves instead of #1. So it's going to be specifically this bee patcher that we are showing and hiding. And I'm going to do one other thing, and that is, I'm going to say this should default to 0. So load mess 0. Because initially we don't want special moves on every button. We only want it when we turn it on. Alright, save, close, presentation mode. Hey, there we go. Sick. Now it's a much smaller and more manageable little thing. Oh, there's still one that's out of sync. What the hell? X, circle. Arg. Oh well. Oh, it's probably because we added some stuff inside. How annoying. Hey, Penguin Bean, what's up? Thanks for joining us. Representing the fruit gang. I joined a gang, chat. It's a gang of fruits. I'm a pear. Okay, triangle, circle, L1, L2, R1. Alright, good enough. Fine. But now we have this nice thing we can press to activate our special attack if we want it, but it's only on that button. Nice. Alright, let's do some jamming. Here we go. So we got our synth up here, and I learned this fun little trick that we're gonna play with. Let's get ourselves a beat. Ooh, I hit the microphone. Let's get ourselves a beat going first. Gonna be using the Butch Vig drums today. Let's see. There's our snare. Yeah, alright, let's do that. So that's C and C sharp down here. Let's make it a little slower. Get some hi-hat in there. Where's our hi-hat? There we go, D. Alright, cool. Felt like having a beat to play along with today. Do it nice and crunchy and sort of lo-fi. Alright. Let's glitch it out just a little bit. Not just a standard 2/4. Dutch. Yeah, alright, let's duplicate that. Not that many times. Let's make this one. Let's make this bar 2/4. Add another snare in here. Cool, yeah, I can work with that. And duplicate it once more, and let's have a little break here. Yeah, let's do that again. Da-da-da. Yeah, that's a beat. What do you think, Chet? Go with that? Also, I feel like the audio on Ableton could be a little louder. How's that, chat? Not too loud? Alright, next thing we need is some chords. Alright, we got a heck yes from chat. Thank you. We want a little loop to cut up here, is what I'm going for. So let's start off. 1, 2, 3. Let's put that right on 3. Make that longer. That sounds good. Next chord. Turn these up a little. This one up a little too. Then we're gonna do some chopping on this. It's gonna be fun. This is another little trick I just learned. And we are always learning, chat. There's always more to pick up. Let's play that chord again. Maybe not that note. Let's do that note next. Coming along. Gonna lo-fi these drums a bit more. Oh, I like those last two notes. Let's take these out. That one longer. 8-bar loop. That should be good. Turn these up a little bit. All right. Yeah, I like that. Just take these and turn them up a bit. Oops. All right. And now the fun part. I mean, this is already fun, but turn that down a little bit. Come back, Sketch Cassette. This is a really cool little plugin, by the way, chat. Totally recommend. I will throw it into the Discord at some point. Dirty drums. Yeah, that's nice. dusty drum machine. Neat. Yeah, it's a really nice way to get some crunch. Trash can drums. I think my favorite here has been the dirty drums. Let's go with that. Alright. Mission accomplished. We've got a groove here. Thank you, Beard Phil. Says, plugin looking pretty tight. Sounds heavy too. Yeah, I'll make sure to drop that in the Discord. This has definitely been like a secret sauce in the band for a while now. Alright, let's see. Now, what we need is beat repeat. And there we go. Cool. Beat repeat. And then we're going to start using the PS3 controller for this, but yeah. Beat repeat, beat repeat. Where'd you go? Oh, it's under delay, right. So now we're going to grab one of these audio tracks to resample as we glitch out our Cave Talker pad. We can leave the monitor off, and we're just going to play around here. Let's start that over again. Yeah. Okay, now we stop that. We grab this. We pick a cool part. Yeah, let's take these 9 through 17 bars. And what we're going to do now is say slice to new MIDI track. And that will make us a little clip that's 32 beats long. Let's think. Is that what we want? We probably don't want quite that many. Um, let's pick a shorter part. That's nice. Yeah, we'll take just these 8 bars. You'll see there's a method to my madness, chat. Whoa! No, cancel. Don't do that. Slice to new MIDI track. That will be 16 beats long. That's cool. Half note would be 8 slices. Perfect. Let's do that. And I'm not sure what exactly these different slicing presets do. Let's try Decomposer. That sounds nifty. Alright. So now... Oh, that's weird as fuck. Let's not do that. Slice to new MIDI. That's not what I want. Too weird. Let's try just using the built-in or maybe 0 velocity. Okay. Got this going at the same time. Alright, that should work. So now what we have is this cool little sampler with a slice on these 8 notes. Whoops. Which are... which notes? Looks like C chromatically up through E, F, G, up through G. Alright, now we can jump over to our max patch. Oh, Teeth Engraved says, I think if you want to do the beat repeat trick, you sample it to audio, then slice the audio to MIDI. Yep, that's what I did. We good. So now what I want to do is, let's start with square. And let's see if that's the correct pitch for that slice. Oh, I have to set the output and have to tell Ableton to listen. Let's see. We are getting MIDI. Do we need to map this? Maybe I need to map it. Let's do that. Alright, let's pick a scale like normal. We'll go for good old major C. And yeah, let's map that. And over here, I'm gonna turn on mapping mode. MIDI. Oh, here we go. It's friggin' labeled. So that looks like... Where does this start? G sharp 0. So that's E1. That is C1. Alright, cool. So we don't need to map this. Let's go back over here. Turn that off. Go back to presentation mode. Oh, it is working. Nice. Okay. Okay, so square button 36, triangle. We want to be just going chromatically up. Let's do R1 is D. Then X is going to be D sharp. Circle is going to be E. R2 is going to be F. And then L2 is going to be F sharp. L2 is going to be G. Nice. Hey, cool. Let's make the loop length happen. And Yeah, we got some crossfade here. Yeah, we can get some nice glitchy stuff happening. Let's hit stop on the MIDI clip, but yeah, now we can play along to this. Let's throw some delay on it. Nice. Now we're using our PS3 buttons to actually play through a glitched out sample. Let's turn the dry wet on our delay down a bit. Maybe make it a 4. Beard Pill says, very cool, thank you. Yeah, I just thought it would be a different approach than what we've been doing so far with controlling synths. This way, we're using notes to play back a chopped up sample here. And yeah, this is a really fun little trick if you want to try it on any of your stuff. Play anything through beat repeat. Resample it as you're fucking with the beat repeat to get it to glitch out a bit. And then take that resample, find a bit you like, and say slice to MIDI. And now you have this cool chopped up drum rack. Fun! Alright. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Now we get to mark that off on today's mission with a happy little done. In fact, let's hit save. That's a nice little thing. Glitchy PS3. Now then, let's do a little bit of programming, because I want to try something with the live object model and see if it works. If this works, then we can have an actual map button built in here that works directly with Ableton. And we won't have to have a big separate max patch. We can actually move this inside of Ableton. And that'd be pretty badass. So we need a new Max for Live patch. Let's do it. Do we want an instrument, a MIDI effect? Let me think about this for a second. It probably doesn't really matter. We'll do an instrument, because eventually, yeah, we do want MIDI in here. So let's open this guy up. And it's time to learn a little something about the live object model. I have some notes on it over here. So this is how you talk to Ableton from inside of Max MSP. And don't worry if there's some non-programmers in my audience here. We're still gonna jam some more. There's gonna be some more music. So just hang out and watch, and we will build some stuff here for a little bit. And just as a proof of concept, I think this could be awesome. So we actually don't need any of this right now. I'm gonna get it the fuck out of my way. What we need right now is something called live.path. This is something that we can pass a message into to say, hey Ableton, give us some information about the song we have open right now. and we have to tell it what information we're interested in. And in particular, what we're interested in right now, we say path, we want the current live set, and then we want the view. So that's like the current song. So if I pass that into live path, then we should get an ID for this current song out of this left outlet, I believe. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Let's put a message box there and see what we get. ID 1. Okay, that's good. We know it works. If we get ID 0, we know it's fucked up. Alright, onward, chat. I'm going to leave this here so we can see, but I think we're good. So what we need to do then is say, send that into another object that's like its buddy, called live.observer. There's these couple of little live dot objects. There's live.path, live.observer, live.object, and live.remote. And they're like another little gang. They're best bros. And they all work together to let you talk to Ableton from within Max. So what we want to do is tell Live Observer to observe ID 1, which comes out of live.path. And we send that into the right inlet of the observer, and then it knows we're looking at this song. You can also say observe a particular track, or a particular clip, or a particular device. All that stuff's in the documentation, but right now what we want is just this whole song, and you'll see why. So what we want to do is, as soon as we have sent this ID in, we want to also trigger a bang. So list goes in here, and then the bang is going to hit another message that says we're interested in a particular property called selected parameter. Alright, you'll see where this is going. Hang with me, chat. You don't need to understand every little detail of this, but keep a bird's eye view. Live Observer watches things in Ableton, and it watches what we tell it to. So we're going to say, watch the current live set, and then the selected parameter, which is the parameter we click on. We're going to use this to be able to have a map button, just like the LFO object. In fact, I'll just open that up real quick, just so you can have a reference. So that's under modulators, LFO. We'll put that in here, just so you can see. So the LFO, you can click map, and then go and click on a knob, like this, and the LFO is controlling this knob. See? LFO moves in this wave, and so is this knob. Let's X out of that. So we want something like that map button that we can connect to our joysticks, is what I'm hoping for. And then the world will be our very oyster. Alright. So let's see if that much works. So when I click this... Where's my notes? Need my notes. Right, so then an ID will come out of Live Observer when you click on a parameter. Let's check that much. Remember our techniques of testing one little bit at a time, chat. Trust nothing. Make sure it works as you go. Nope, didn't work. ID 0. Oh, it's probably because I need to click... Oh, it's because I haven't actually clicked a parameter yet, so it's waiting for me. Let's go click something. Filter cutoff. Hey, ID 3. Okay. So after you click something, we need to trigger this to get the ID of that particular selected parameter. Alright, so that's cool. Fine. Like it. And then this ID needs to go into live.object. One of the other little buddies here. Live.object. Into the right inlet again. So now this, think of this as like a cardboard cutout of whatever object we're interested in. In this particular case, the parameter or the knob we've clicked on. All right, so we click this, and then, oh yes, and you need to, for reasons, send this through a defer low. Don't worry too much about this, chat. It's just a little gotcha. All we're doing is telling Max to, like, wait a minute and don't try and initialize this object too fast. So, try that. And now we should be able to talk to this object and say, for instance, get name. And out of here should come the name of the knob we clicked on. Hey, it worked! Neat. Alright. And we should also be able to say get min, get max, which will let us set up a knob for controlling, or a joystick, which is the end game here. So what we want to do is now do this again, where we say trigger first the ID, which is a list, and then a bang. So when we get that out of defer low, we send the list over to the live.object first, and then we send a bang over here that says get information about that object. And then we can use a route to get whatever is after the word name, whatever is after the word min, and whatever is after the word max. Let's take a look and see if it's working. Feel free to stop me if you have any questions, chat. I'm happy to explain this further. I am learning it as well. This is my practice run. I watched somebody else do this, and now we're going to see if I've retained it. Hey, cool. Alright, that worked. 0 to 127, filter 1 cutoff. So we'll be using that as the range for our joystick. Now then, the next thing we need is we actually want to use, now we need to use the other friend, live.remote tilde, which lets us actually control that knob in real time. So we send the ID over here as well. And then, I believe, let's just test it. Yeah, then I think we can just put a live.dial here, which looks like it's already 0 to 127, which is what we need. And let's close this for a sec. Click on this, and with any luck, nope. What am I doing wrong? Do we have any error messages? Back. I said clear, not close. So when I click this, we should be able to get the ID of that knob. We did get filter 1 cutoff 0 to 127. ID in to the right inlet. And this knob should be controlling that. What have I done wrong? So send the ID after defer low to live remote right inlet. Oh, it's because I have to save and reopen this. Okay, that's another stupid little gotcha. You have to use defer low, and when you add a live.remote in, it'll get confused unless you save and reopen. So let's give this a name. This is going to be max function show dialog. Oh, that's exciting. Please don't crash. Oh boy. Oh, you know, it's probably because it doesn't want me to save, like, we're in the default max instrument patch. We want to do a save as. What's going on here, Ableton? Work with me. Come on, buddy. What is happening? Let's copy this, because I don't want to redo it. Yes, I would like to save. Can I please save? What the fuck? Okay, don't save. Fine. Copy. Don't save. Let's close this. Hopefully we haven't lost our work here. Let's reopen Ableton. Hooray! Debugging! But for real, this is part of the process. We are gonna figure this out, chat. Don't you worry. Let's reopen here. And let's try this again. So I'm gonna close that, because it's cursed apparently. I'm gonna say open a new MIDI track. Let's go to Max for Live, and I don't know, we'll just use a Max audio effect instead. I don't think it really matters. So I don't like that it's saying drop instrument here. Let's do Max instrument again. Let's open this. Let's do a save as. Okay, cool. Now it's letting me save. Let's call this PS3 Mapper. It's gonna be a test. Alright, cool. Please let me paste. Whoops. Please? Pretty please? Yay! We didn't lose all our work, chat. Beardbill says, sorry, live be doing you like that. Hey, it be like that sometimes. They don't think it be like it is. But it do. We don't need that. Now we should be able to save. And close. And reopen. Click that. Get an ID 0. Whoa! Max quit unexpectedly. Oh boy. What the fuck? Except it's still here. Oh, is it this that quit? Okay. Well, we're still here. Let's keep going, chat. I've got a good-ish feeling about this. So now supposedly if I click this, we have a selected parameter. Come on now. What the heck? That's not working. Alright. Let's quit Max again. Let's go over here. Let's get rid of this. PS3 Mapper. That's what we named it. Let's reopen it. There it is. Okay. Let's click that. It didn't crash this time. Alright. We're still good. This is okay. This is fine. Okay. Now it's got ID 3. Are we good? ID 0. Let's go click the stupid thing again. What the fuck? Well, Oh, do we have errors? Yes. Live object get no valid object set. Well, now that's odd. Haven't seen that before. How odd. What could that mean? Okay. Well, I guess we ought to Google this. Alright, live.object get no valid object set. Max MSP live.object get no valid object set. No valid object set. There we go. What does this have to say? So this is using JavaScript, which we're not, but that is still a similar error. So this person says, I'm pretty sure it's an initialization issue. You call live API in the global section of JavaScript file. This means the code is executed exactly after JS object instantiation, but not necessarily the entire amid device was initialized. Alright, so something about initialization. Alright. Yeah, this is all JavaScript specifically, so not really what we're after, but it does suggest it's something to do with how we're loading our patch. Setting and getting the selected track. That's... We're doing something similar. We're doing selected parameter. This is all part of it. We're gonna Google together and figure this out. Live API set is less tolerant of list versus string input. Okay. This is also using JavaScript, but good to know. Here's another one. Live object, no valid object set. Alright. Start playing and stop playing functions. Okay. Okay. Keep in mind that load bang takes effect only if the patch is loaded. So if you save and reopen the patch, it will work as expected. Or you can also double click the load bang object. Alright. So yeah, this is something about initialization as well. So I guess let's see what they're doing. Copy to clipboard. Alright, so call start playing, call stop playing, load bang, path live set. They're using the middle inlet here. Wonder if that could be our thing. So the left, or outlet rather, sorry. Left outlet follows object. Middle outlet follows path. Well, let's take it piece by piece. An important part of debugging is to break things down into manageable chunks. So let's just disconnect this for a second. When I click this, we're getting ID 1, so that's good. And when I click this, there was something about, like... Let's not try and click these at the same time. I think that's the thing. So we're going to send this into the live observer, but we're only going to click this property message when we're ready. Like when we've actually selected something. So we do this. Oh, it's already not pleased. Oh, but that's okay. That's okay. The reason why it's giving that error now is because we have ID 0 coming out of the live observer. So it doesn't have anything to observe yet. That's okay. We're going to ignore that. So we click that, and then let's get rid of this. Let's go click a knob, right? So we have that selected, and now we should be able to say property selected. Oh, this worked before. How strange. Alright, let's check our notes again. Property selected parameter. So yeah, we trigger a list of the ID out of live path into the right inlet. I guess let's try the middle one. Curious. Are we still getting errors there? Also, let's disconnect this for a second. I want to just focus on live observer. So if we do this, we get ID 1 and no errors. If we click selected parameter, now we have ID 3. And I noticed that the ID 3 was there before I clicked this, so it was already waiting. Let's go back to trigger list bang. Let's save this, close it, reopen it. Okay. So if I go and click this, this should be waiting for me to click something. Let's go try a different knob. Filter 2 cutoff. No, it didn't work. Damn it! Huh. Well, this is a tricky one. Still hanging with me, chat? We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna cheat and look back at the tutorial. There comes it's not really cheating. I would say this is definitely a step. Go look back at your tutorial if you get confused, but try and do it on your own first. So I took some screenshots of what this is supposed to look like. Path live set view into live path. Yeah. Into trigger bang list. I'm going to open this up so I can look at it at the same time. So, path live set view, that's correct. Alright, so they were using the left outlet. We do want that. And then that goes and triggers first the ID, and then property selected parameter. Yep, alright. Live path left, list to the right, bang to the left. Let's go and click a knob and see if that much worked. Alright, we got ID 3. Let's click another knob. That's working. ID 6. Alright, so cool. Coming along. And then we send that ID as a list into the live object. I'm going to go check back at my screenshots again. Glad you're still here. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Yep, that's me. Pretty much. There is no such thing as cheating when you're learning. This is all part of it. Alright, left outlet of the live observer object. Yep, where our ID comes from. Needs to go... This does not have the defer low in it. Could have sworn. I'm going to check my other screenshot. I believe this was the finished product. Okay, so they did use a defer low. I smell food. This might have to be a cliffhanger, chat. We might not get this today. But let's see. So this has a gate for the map button in it already, but we don't care about that yet. We just want this list. So that is a list into defer low. Yeah. That's correct. And then we go list into get name, get min, get max. Let's disconnect live remote and see if this works. One bit at a time. Click some knobs. Back to filter 1 cutoff. Yep, that's working. Filter 2 cutoff. That's working too. Okay, so far so good. So now all we want to do is get this live.remote to work. Which is just coming out of that defer low. Okay. Right inlet. I swear this is what we did. But if it works, I'll be fine. I don't care. Filter resonance. Oh, why hello. What do we got? We got a new follower. JWP Stream. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. We are trying to debug this last little bit of a mapping patch. Okay, so now we're getting no valid object set. Filter resonance, so it's working down here. Filter 2 cutoff. Yep, that's working. Weird. Okay. Filter 1 cutoff. Live.object is happy. It's just this live remote tilde thing. I guess we're gonna save it and close it. Because I know the dude said there was a bug with live.remote where it will get confused if you try to hook it up and don't save and reopen. So now we're going to click this. Alright. And we're going to say, go click a knob. Filter 2 cutoff. And it is showing up down here, so we're good there. I'm real confused at why we're still seeing ID 0 on Live Observer. Why isn't this working? Alright, well, what if we... Let's just try our knob with live.object. Set 100. Can we set our knob this way? Nope. Well, we are at least getting our clicked parameter. That's working. Filter resonance, yep. I'm gonna look in the help file a sec. Yeah, alright. Oh, hey, what up? There's conversation happening here that I missed. I'm sorry, I'm so focused on debugging this stupid thing. Good day. I'm glad you're a little drunk. That's a good thing to be on a Saturday JWP stream. And, yeah, interested to see another visual programmer? Cool. Hey, that sounds lovely. I'm gonna have a beer later, too. And what else do we got happening? Thanks for hanging out. Please, yeah. So stop me if you have any questions. I see you've never seen Max before, just pure data. We are slaving away with trying to figure out why this mapping thing isn't working. And I'm gonna cheat even more. Let's go and look at the patch I downloaded for this. I'm gonna save this. And take a look at this. What are we doing wrong? What we're trying to do is make it so that we can map our joysticks on our PS3 controller right inside of Ableton. And yeah, Max for Live versus Pure Data, or regular Max MSP. I've played with Pure Data a little bit. It was many years ago. I'm planning on playing with it a bunch more when I get one of those Critter and Guitari devices. That's definitely on my list. You ever play with one of those, JWP stream? they look real neat. You can download a ton of patches for them, and yeah, definitely planning to get one of those to play around with on stream soon. Oh my god, we are beach balling. Fuck it. Force quit. You walked in when shit is just not working. Alright, close. Sure, we'll save. Yeah, rage quit. JWP says, I meant for Synth Editor Flowstone. Oh, those are two I haven't used. What was the device you mentioned? Rage quit. Yeah, the device I mentioned is, the Organelle. That's the one. I highly recommend it. I take a look at some videos. I'll post about it in our Discord if you want to join us. In fact, while I'm beach balling, I'll just post the link to our Discord. I'm gonna be throwing a couple VSTs in there as recommendations, and yeah, we hang out, we share our patches, we help each other debug things, recommend music, share each other's work. You should come and join us. There we go. Yeah. Alright, let's restart this. And yeah, the Critter and Guitari Organelle. That's the thing I was talking about. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's recover our work. Come on, Ableton. We have a cool new person here, and you've just decided to not work. I will not report a crash right now. Thank you. Open this back up. And I think we might have to say take a loss here and do a to be continue. Just don't recover my work. Let's just go. Jesus. Close. Just delete this accursed track. Alright. Here we go. We don't get mad, chat. We figure shit out. So we got to the point, let's delete this, where we have this live object that's working. We can get the path to a knob that we've clicked on. Let's try echo. There it is. That works. Okay. Now, if we were to say set $1, and let's put an integer box in here, we should be able to talk to that object. Arg. Why not? Alright. Errors. Yeah, we're still getting this no valid object set. Alright. Oh, JWP says, I got interest in Axolotl DSP, but I read it doesn't have USB audio device, so I was like, nah. Yeah, happy accident. Cool, yeah, I don't know that one. You'll have to explain that one to us at some point. I am always learning. Yeah, happy accident, alright. Oh, boy. This is not gonna happen, I think, today. We're gonna have to take a to be continued. But we are learning. We gotta figure out more about what live object and live.remote tilde need to be happy. But in the meantime, we can just do a little more jamming. Let's open up our other patch and we can play around just a bit more before we call it. We still connected here? Yep. Output channel 1. Cool. And we want to assign the notes for our drum rack to our buttons here. This is what we've been building the last few weeks. JWP says, it's like Mac's Pure Data, however it has its own processor. One can create patches on the computer, then unplug and use the patches that are loaded in the hardware. Yeah, that's just how the Critter, the organelle works. I'm excited to get one of those, except it runs on Pure Data, and there's a bunch of shared patches you can download. So it looks real cool. So I think, yeah, so square, let's say 36, triangle, C sharp. So what I'm doing is just assigning a note to each of our buttons here. Yep, that's working. D sharp. Circle is going to be E. R2 going to be F, and L1 is going to be F sharp, L2 is going to be G. Yeah, so that's what... Glad you think it's interesting, JWP. This is what we've been working on. So we've been wanting to make our PS3 controller into an instrument, and we have the joystick sending MIDI CC data, and the button sending notes. Up, down on the D-pad is an octave switch, and left, right controls velocity. So if I hold down left, then we get a quieter note. If I hold down right, we get a louder note. Let's assign our joysticks to something cool. Make sure all of this is still in place, and then we will take a to be continued on the mapping patch. We'll come back to that next time. Let's throw something like a pedal onto our audio track here, and let's throw a nice reverb on it as well, and we can map those. Cool. So we're triggering some slices of some audio we made earlier in a drum rack with the buttons. And yeah, let's add a little distortion for fun. Yeah, dig it. And we will map our dry wet on our pedal and our reverb there, and let's throw a filter on as well. You can even map button mashing to something. That's a feature we added, so a knob will go up the more notes you hit. So we'll do that. Jump over here. The guts of the patch. Let's turn on MIDI mapping mode. Go over here. Map. And we're going to say wet dry. On the distortion is left joystick X. Wet on the reverb is going to be left joystick Y. And then our filter will do frequency is right joystick X. Resonance is right joystick Y. And we're going to limit that a bit because we don't want to hurt our ears. Let's do something like that. Give ourselves some good ranges. And cool. Let's jam it out a bit. Oh, we have to come out of mapping mode. There we go. Ah, yes, and our filter's all the way down. There we go. Oh yes, we also have a toggle mode. I'm going to turn that on right now. And now I can focus my attention on the joysticks. Notes off on select. So yeah, instead of doing combos, you play notes. Well, we've made some progress, chat. We've hit a difficult boss here with this PS3 mapper patch, but we will get it next time. To be continued. And thanks for joining us, JWP stream. Do you like just JWP? Is that a good way to refer to you? I appreciate the company, and hope you'll join us again next time. We kind of do this as just a weekly stream, and slowly build things from scratch. We've been working on this one for a bunch of weeks. Jay works? Alright, cool. Well, nice to meet you, Jay. This is, God, I think this is week 16? But yeah, until next time, let's go raid somebody. It's been fun. We will keep debugging this next week. Let's see who's on. Oh, Miss Barbo. She's doing Luigi's Mansion. She speaks French, but, you know. If you, she speaks English too, and Luigi's Mansion is fun. Let's go get it. Yes, I am closing my stream. I think that is the idea. Let's go raid Miss Barbo. It's been fun, guys. We'll hit this next time. Peace. Raid now.